Hey everyone, and welcome back. We're diving into AI and marketing today.
Yeah,
And it's a bit of a wild world right now.
it is a lot to unpack.
Yeah, a lot to unpack.
Absolutely.
We're seeing AI everywhere we turn.
Right, and I think we're all a little bit curious,
Oh yeah,
even a little anxious about what it all means.
maybe even a little intimidated.
Absolutely.
But the good news is we've got some fascinating research.
Yes, we do.
Some real-world success stories to share with you today that might just blow your mind.
I'm excited to dig in.
Me too.
All right, so let's talk about what's interesting to me.
Okay.
It's not just hype. We're seeing real, tangible results with AI.
Yeah.
For instance, this botco.ai survey,
Okay.
they polled 1,000 marketing professionals across a bunch of industries.
Wow.
And a whopping 73% of them are already using AI for content creation.
73%.
That's a lot.
That is huge.
It really shows how quickly AI is becoming like the norm.
The new normal.
Exactly.
In marketing.
Right.
What I find even more surprising is the sheer variety of content it's being used to create.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we're talking everything from email copy and social media posts to like blog articles and website content,
Uh-huh.
even images and video scripts.
Right.
It's like
The possibilities.
mind-blowing.
It's pretty crazy.
It is.
It really is. And
Man.
if we dig into those survey results a little deeper,
Okay.
it becomes clear like why marketers are so eager to embrace AI.
Right.
The top benefits are improved performance,
Okay.
access to more creative variations, cost effectiveness,
I like that one.
and faster turnaround time.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get the faster turnaround times.
Right.
AI can definitely churn out content faster than we can.
Yes.
But how is it improving performance?
That's a great question.
Is it actually better than what a human marketer could create?
Yeah, so it's not necessarily about AI being better,
Okay.
but more like working smarter.
Okay.
AI can analyze massive amounts of data, identify patterns and trends that like humans might just miss.
Yeah.
It allows marketers to like target their audiences more effectively, create content that's more likely to actually resonate.
So instead of replacing creativity,
Yes.
it's more about augmenting it.
Exactly.
Like using AI to gain these insights and efficiencies that wouldn't be possible.
Right. And it brings us to cost effectiveness.
Oh, yeah. Cost effectiveness.
Think of all the time and resources that go into creating all that marketing content.
Yeah.
AI can automate a lot of those tasks.
Right.
Frees up human marketers to focus on that higher level
More strategic.
strategy creative direction.
So it can handle the grunt work,
Totally.
while humans bring the big picture thinking and the creative spark.
I love that.
I like it.
Sounds like a good partnership.
It does.
And you know what else is interesting?
What?
This survey focused on creating content,
Right.
but its potential goes way beyond that.
Okay.
You can also use AI to personalize content, like tailor it to individual users, preference demographics, even past behavior.
Personalization. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Right.
We see that with those ads that seem to know exactly what we're thinking.
Oh, totally.
But AI takes personalization to a whole other level.
It's like next level.
Yeah.
It's not just showing an ad for shoes because you looked at shoes yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
It's about understanding your individual needs,
Okay.
your motivations, your pain points,
Uh-huh.
and delivering content that speaks directly to that.
Wow.
It's about creating a truly personalized experience
Okay.
that feels more human, even though it's powered by AI.
This is starting to feel a bit futuristic,
A little bit.
but I'm starting to get it.
Yeah.
It's not about replacing us.
No,
It's about giving us superpowers.
it's about taking what we're already doing,
Yeah.
making it faster, smarter, more effective.
I think you nailed it.
I think so too.
That's why I find this next story so interesting.
Okay.
Have you heard of George Deeb?
I have not. Tell me more.
Okay, so George owns a company called Restaurant Furniture Plus.
Okay.
He needed a corporate video for his website,
Right.
but he didn't want to go through the hassle and expense of hiring actors, a film crew, all that.
Makes sense.
So he decided to try out this AI tool called Synthesia.
Synthesia. What's that?
So it's amazing.
Okay.
You literally copy and paste the text you want in the video.
Okay.
And Synthesia creates this professional-looking video
Uh-huh.
with AI-generated avatars that deliver the message.
Wait, so no actors?
No actors.
Just virtual people created by AI.
Just virtual people.
That's why.
AI.
Wow.
And the best part, it took him minutes to create this video.
Minutes.
He just copied the text from his website's About Us page,
Oh, wow.
pasted it into Synthesia, and boom,
That's it.
a polished corporate video ready to go.
That's incredible.
Right.
It goes back to what we were saying about saving time and resources.
Right.
Think about the possibilities.
It's amazing.
If you could create high-quality videos that quickly and easily.
And Deeb's experience just highlights another key point.
What's that?
These AI tools are becoming so accessible.
Totally.
You don't need to be a tech whiz or have a huge budget to leverage the power of AI.
Yeah.
So what are some of the other tools
There's so many
that marketers are using?
Yeah.
Are there any that stand out?
I'm sure you've heard of ChatGPT.
Well, of course, who hasn't?
Right.
It seems like everyone's using ChatGPT for everything.
For everything.
But how are marketers specifically using it?
So it's really great for generating human-like text.
Okay.
So marketers are using it for all sorts of things, like writing website copy, crafting social media posts, even generating ideas for marketing campaigns.
That's cool.
It's like having a brainstorming partner that's available 24/7.
That's amazing. I love that. And what about other tools?
Yeah, so there's copy.ai, which is specifically designed for copywriting.
Okay.
It can help you generate headlines, product descriptions, even entire blog posts.
Oh, starting to see a pattern here.
Yeah.
Lots of tools for writing.
Lots of writing tools.
What about for other aspects of marketing?
Like what?
Like visuals or social media?
So you've got jasper.ai,
Okay.
similar to copy.ai, but with a focus on longer form content.
Okay.
And for social media management, there are tools like puppertype.ai that can help you schedule posts, track engagement,
Cool.
even generate content ideas.
This is incredible.
It's a lot.
I'm starting to feel like a kid in a candy store
I know, me too.
with all these tools.
It's amazing what you can do with AI these days.
Is there anything it can't do?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What about those really creative tasks,
Like what?
like designing a logo, coming up with a catchy tagline?
Yeah, so that's where things get really interesting.
Hold that thought.
Okay.
Looks like we're out of time for this part of our deep dive. But don't worry, we'll pick up right where we left off in part 2.
Looking forward to it.
Be sure to come back as we uncover even more AI marketing magic.
Perfect, see you then.
Okay, so we were just getting into some of the more creative applications of AI in marketing.
Yes.
You were telling me about AI for things like designing a logo,
right.
coming up with catchy taglines.
Yes, so it's fascinating how AI is pushing those boundaries, in creative fields.
Yeah.
Like there are AI tools, for example, like Lensa, that can generate like unique and artistic images from your photos.
Oh, right.
You've probably seen those like AI portraits all over social media.
Yeah, those are pretty wild.
Yeah.
So AI is actually creating art now.
It is.
That's a whole other level.
It's a whole other level of creative potential.
Yeah.
And then you have AI image generators like DALL-E and Midjourney that can create original images from text descriptions.
Wow.
So you literally type in what you want to see, and the AI generates it for you.
That is mind-blowing.
I know.
So does this mean that AI is going to replace graphic designers?
Yeah.
And artists?
It's a question a lot of people are asking.
Yeah.
And it's understandable to have those concerns.
Right.
But just like with content creation, I think it's more about AI like augmenting human creativity rather than replacing it.
So instead of seeing it as a threat,
yeah,
we should see it as a new tool in the creative toolbox.
I like that.
Something that can help us push our boundaries.
Totally.
Come up with ideas we never would have thought of on our own.
And that brings us back to George Deeb.
Oh, right.
The business owner who used Synthesia to create that corporate video.
Yeah. What did he have to say?
He actually had some interesting insights about the impact of AI on marketing.
Okay.
He believes that AI is going to revolutionize marketing.
Wow.
Just like the internet and social media did before.
Interesting.
It's a major shift that marketers need to embrace.
Not ignore it.
Don't ignore it.
I can see why he feels that way.
Yeah.
It's definitely a game changer.
Huge game changer.
But I think a lot of people are feeling hesitant.
Oh, yeah.
Even a little scared.
Absolutely.
About what it all means.
Of course.
What advice does he have for those who are feeling that way?
His advice is simple.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to experiment.
Okay, I like that.
Try out the different AI tools available.
Yeah.
See what works for you and find ways to integrate them into your existing marketing strategies.
That makes sense. It's like with any new technology.
Yeah.
The best way to understand it is to just dive in.
Totally get your hands dirty.
Get your hands dirty.
Yeah. And he also stresses the importance of finding a marketing agency that understands AI.
Right.
And that can help you navigate this new landscape.
That's probably a good idea.
especially for businesses that don't have that in-house expertise to figure it all out on their own.
Right. But even with all these tools and resources, I think there's still this lingering question in the back of everyone's mind.
What's that?
Will AI eventually replace human jobs entirely?
It's the question on everyone's mind.
Yeah.
And it's a valid concern.
Yeah.
But his perspective is that AI is more of an augmentation tool than a replacement.
Okay.
He believes that human marketers will always be essential, but their roles will evolve.
So if AI isn't going to steal all our jobs, what will humans be doing in this brave new marketing world?
So think of it this way.
Okay.
AI can handle those tasks that are repetitive, data-driven, time-consuming.
Yeah.
But humans will still be needed for the strategic thinking, the creative vision, and that emotional intelligence that's at the heart of effective marketing.
Okay, so humans will be focusing on the big picture.
Yes.
The why behind the what.
I love that.
What AI handles the how.
Yeah.
Sounds like a pretty good division of labor.
It really does.
And, this brings up an interesting point that isn't mentioned explicitly in the article.
Oh, what's that?
But is worth considering. As AI takes on more of these technical tasks, it will free up human marketers to focus on something that's becoming increasingly important.
What's that?
In today's marketing landscape. Building authentic relationships with customers.
Such a good point.
With all the noise and clutter online.
Yeah.
It's more important than ever for brands to connect with their audience.
Yes.
On a human level.
On a human level.
And that's something that AI can't replicate.
Exactly. AI can help you personalize your messaging. Target the right audience.
Yeah.
But it's ultimately up to humans to build that trust, foster that loyalty, create those meaningful connections that turn customers into advocates.
It sounds like the future of marketing is going to be this blend of high tech and high touch.
I love that.
AI will handle the heavy lifting, but it will be the human touch that truly makes a difference.
Couldn't agree more.
What an exciting time to be in marketing.
It really is a time of immense change, but also a time of incredible opportunity for those who are willing to embrace it.
Embrace those possibilities of AI. I'm feeling inspired.
Me too.
But, we've been talking a lot about the positive aspects of AI in marketing.
Yeah.
Are there any potential downsides or challenges that we should be aware of?
There are always challenges, and that's a great question.
Yeah.
And it's one that we'll explore in more depth in the final part of our deep dive.
Oh, a cliffhanger.
Little cliffhanger.
All right, listeners, be sure to join us for part 3.
Yes.
Where we'll uncover those potential pitfalls of AI marketing. And discuss what we can do to ensure this powerful technology is used responsibly and ethically.
Absolutely.
All right, welcome back to the final part of our AI marketing deep dive.
We made it.
We did.
It's been quite a journey so far.
It has. We've covered a lot of ground.
No.
The mind-blowing capabilities of AI. To the potential challenges. The importance of ethical considerations.
Absolutely.
But before we wrap up,
you
hinted at some potential downsides.
I did.
Challenges of AI in marketing.
Yeah, like with any powerful tool, AI can be misused. And in the world of marketing, that misuse could have some serious consequences. One of the biggest concerns is the potential for AI to be used for manipulative or deceptive marketing practices.
Oh, so you're saying taking it too far.
Remember how we were talking about AI's ability to personalize content?
Yeah, it was kind of mind-blowing how it can tailor those messages to individual users.
Well, imagine that power in the wrong hands. AI could be used to exploit people's vulnerabilities. Using psychological techniques. To nudge them towards purchases they don't need or even want.
Oh, that's scary.
It's a slippery slope and something that marketers really need to be mindful of.
So it's not just about using AI to create better marketing campaigns. It's about using it responsibly and ethically.
It all comes down to ethics.
And that brings us to another potential challenge.
What's that?
The issue of transparency.
Yeah.
As AI becomes more sophisticated, it's going to become increasingly difficult for consumers to distinguish between human-created and AI-generated content.
Absolutely.
I mean, if a piece of content is so well written or so visually stunning that it could be created by a human?
Right.
Does it really matter if it was actually generated by AI?
That's the question.
Yeah.
That's still being debated.
Right.
And there's no easy answer.
Okay.
But some argue that consumers have a right to know
right.
when they're interacting with AI,
okay.
especially in like a marketing context.
It's like with those deep fake videos.
Right.
They can be so realistic.
Yeah. It's hard to tell what's real and what's not.
Yeah. And that can be unsettling.
It can be very unsettling.
I think transparency is going to become even more important as AI becomes more integrated into our lives.
Absolutely. And then you have the whole issue of data privacy.
Right.
AI relies on massive amounts of data to function. And that often includes personal information about consumers.
Okay.
If that data isn't handled responsibly, it could be used for purposes that consumers haven't consented to.
Wow.
Or even aware of.
So we've got the potential for manipulation, lack of transparency, data privacy issues.
Yeah, these are all valid concerns.
These are some pretty serious concerns.
They are.
What can be done to address these?
That's a great question.
Is it all doom and gloom?
No, not at all.
Or is there hope for the future of AI in marketing?
I actually think there's a lot of reason for optimism.
Okay.
The key is to approach AI with a balanced perspective.
Okay.
Acknowledge the risks, but also recognize the incredible opportunities.
It's not about throwing the baby out with the bathwater.
Exactly.
It's about finding ways to harness the power of AI.
Right.
While mitigating the risks.
And that starts with education. Marketers need to be aware of the ethical implications.
Right.
And develop a really strong sense of responsibility.
It's like with any new technology.
It is.
We need to learn how to use it wisely and thoughtfully.
Absolutely.
Not just for our own benefit, but for the benefit of society as a whole.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
That's a perfect note to end on.
I think so, too.
Well, folks, that concludes our deep dive into the world of AI marketing.
Wow. What a journey.
It really has been.
We've learned a lot.
We covered a lot of ground, from the mind-blowing capabilities of AI to the potential challenges and the importance of ethical considerations.
It's been fascinating.
It has been, and I hope you found it as insightful and thought-provoking as we have.
Me too.
But remember, this is just the beginning of the AI revolution in marketing.
This is just the start.
So stay curious.
Yeah.
Stay informed.
Absolutely.
And stay engaged as we navigate this exciting new frontier together.
Until next time.
Until next time. Keep exploring.